cool to have. Shut up, Vive la France. Yes, it's so cool to have actual people playing actual music. And it's amazing. Yes, okay, so yeah, maybe we can actually steal that. This one breaks down.
I'm taking.
So, you know the guys, we don't know what's going to happen. It's live without a net, in the woods, with funny backing track here, but no drums and bass. So move around if you feel like more high five for me, I am Bob.
Yeah, you're basically the mix engineer of your own.
Yeah, exactly. Move around. So I give you Lior, Ozeri and Yogev, Gabay!
So we're gonna start with some music, which is the complete opposite, probably, energy-wise, of everything thus far. And then we'll talk a little bit.
What me?
Latin jazz. וזה 6. זה פרקשן, וזה אנחנו מחכים בכל מקום. אתה לא צריך לדעת את זה.
Nice.
Okay, so like a short disclaimer. This is the second time we've ever played this together.
Bad cable.
Okay. The second time, yeah. I think we played the show only once together, I think.
I don't know, we played
Yeah.
ever together.
Okay, so we played this. This is the second time we've ever played it, and I think that the last time was about 4 years ago or something like that. Something like that. Okay, so what we're gonna do today, we just like put it together so it reflects on maybe a different side of what you've been seeing so far. Okay, so that's just the disclaimer. Now for the artistic part. Artistic, that's what I said. So, hi. So, this is Yogev, if you don't know by now. What?
Yeah, hey,
Here we go. Okay, yeah.
it's working?
Show business.
Hey.
I'm just gonna stand like that and I'm not gonna move it all. Okay. Okay. So Yogev is a YouTuber first and a drummer second. It's very important to notice. It's important for him. This is how he presents himself. So you probably already know him because he's been here like the past couple of years. So I'm just gonna tell a little bit about myself. I won't be able to name drop anything because it will mean nothing to you. But it's usually the case because it means nothing to even people who speak Hebrew from Israel. Because I don't play with famous people. I'm just joking. I'm playing with such big guns.
You know?
Yeah, unfortunately. So basically, I'm a bass player. I'm a teacher. I'm a music producer. What I do on a daily basis back home is session work, which means I play for artists, for productions, and I record bass. What I usually do is very much different from what you've seen me do this far. For me, this is like this is the hobby. Like my job is this. Thank you very much. So, that's my job. I'm a session player. I play around 200 gigs a year. And in Israel you have to do like pretty much everything. You get thrown by because you want to make a living. I mean, you guys want to make a living as well. But this is the way I know it. So what I love about it and what I'm getting demanded about it is being able to do anything from any kind of genre all the time in any kind of context. I mean, just being available. I get a lot of last minute calls for productions or artists that they have a problem and they need me to come and play the gig tonight or tomorrow when I never played it. So this is my main thing. I save a lot of productions because I can side read and I know how to play a bunch of genres. But that's enough about me. About what we're gonna do here. So we're gonna talk about the song in a minute. But if you guys at any point have any questions regarding drum and bass work as a section or harmony or what we do or about the business world or session playing or whatever, keep it to yourself, okay? I'm the one who's leading things here, okay? This is not your show, this is my show. Oh, we said we were gonna let them ask questions. Okay, never mind. Okay, so feel free to ask at any moment about literally anything, okay? We're good?
I think that also the main thing we're gonna focus on this for this workshop is mainly the difference between what we do as musicians as opposed to what Matthias does as people who don't necessarily write or lead their own bands. I don't write music at all. Everything, 100% of what I do is play other people's music, which I love. And I mean, he does write some music, but he does a lot of, most of his work is session work as well. So we're gonna just talk a lot about that side of the music world. How do we approach that? Reading, how do we we're gonna play a bunch of different styles of things that we've done before, and I mean, obviously, you're welcome to ask whatever you want. And you want to start with that song?
Yeah. So this song is by a band named Pinchas Ubanav, which means roughly translates to Pinchas and Sons. It's an absolute joke of a name, and that's the idea. It's in Hebrew. It sounds like the name of a garage, like a shop, a repair shop. Sorry, not a garage. Okay, and basically the piano player writes and arranges all the music. He's a brilliant musician, and this song we chose first because we both really love his writing, but also because it has a lot of the things that we talk about here, but in a completely different context. Because there is a song here. I mean, did anyone notice something specific about it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I heard a pan flute.
Thank you guys, that is our shot. Thank you guys, you nailed it.
We pack our things.
Stop it. Okay, one time. Next song.
Okay. So did anyone notice something about the song that came up to mind? It wasn't in 4/4, but did you notice something? I mean, like
6-5-4-5.
Boom!
nailed it. This guy has a calculator on his iPhone.
Little prog.
So-
He's emailing us. Vive la France. Vive la France.
So this song is actually changes meters every measure during the verse, but it doesn't feel weird. Okay, especially not to you guys, but even to normal people. Not that you're not normal. I mean, you are not normal, but in a good way. I mean, you are people.
Yeah.
If you choose to identify as such, I feel like I'm getting lost. Okay. Let's.
Give me the shovel.
Yeah, exactly. Every day I'm shuffling. It's meaningless without the tracks behind it. Close it. Of course it close it. Let's play the verse. Yeah. So let's listen to it together. One time I don't want you guys to count. Okay, I just want you to listen to the flow. Okay? Yeah. Vocals will enter here, right?
Very complicated.
Yep. Oh, okay. 5. So if you listen to the melody, it doesn't sound like it's trying to be in 6, 5, 4, 5. I mean, we never count it. I don't think I have ever counted it. What I did try to do is find the dance, okay? Because for me, it's all in 6/8, just missing beats, okay? Because let's just play it you and I, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm always emphasizing the same beats as I would emphasize if it would be just in 6. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you always get this feeling, okay? Especially because Yogev keeps playing on those 8th notes, and he always syncopates those notes, okay? It's always like the 1 and the 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay? So now let's try to count along with it, okay? And see how it comes back together, because it's 6, 5, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4. It's kind of like a wave, if you think about it, okay? Okay, so I find it really cool because it's not doesn't feel like it's straining itself. It's not like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, okay? It's not that. It's actually, it supports the melody, okay? There's also one cool trick, I mean, because one way you can think about it, like 6, 5, 4, 5, which creates this kind
6
of
plus
wave.
9, so it's still.
What?
Well, it's also 6 plus 9, which also the 3/4 feel everywhere.
Okay, so the
What is
feel,
it?
Like threes everywhere.
yeah, 3.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
6
yeah.
and 9, so I know.
Yeah, but there is harmony as well. So I can't just think about it like in this.
I can though.
But there is also another way of approaching this if you think about it as reducing series, because you can think about it 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's try to listen to this. Okay, so it for me changes the feel of the flow. If I think about it about a series that reduces itself versus a wave, like I mentioned before. Cool? Anyone has questions about it? That's just like one thing I like to talk about in this song. Yeah?
Is this song for normal people in Israel or also considered
This band has, so the musicians in this band are, I'm not part of that band usually. The musicians there are like the top. That's my favorite Israeli band for sure.
And me.
And there's him. Yeah, that's true. The audience, the music is super like complex. There's many things going on, but the guy who writes it, he just knows how to make things feel really great. Their shows are way more packed than the amount of time signatures that he has. Like, you know, he's not supposed to have that many people,
Yeah.
but he just knows how to make things really, really sound just great for everyone. So the shows are always
with
full.
normal people too?
Yes.
I mean, obviously, there is a major part of it who are musicians and music lovers and music aspire, because it doesn't have that. Not that there is anything wrong with that, yeah, but it does demand your attention to the details, because it's very rich with orchestrations and ideas and developments. So even though you can listen to it and without thinking about it, you still have to be able to pay the attention it deserves. Okay, but yeah, I mean it's for normal people as well. Whatever that means.
Pinchas, we can write it down.
I think it's on if you want to hear it on Instagram or on Spotify. I think it's Pinchas and Sons.
So Pinhas, the symbol for and, whatever that's called, it has a name? Ampersand?
Yeah.
So that, yeah? And Sons, S-O-N-S.
If you guys don't find it, I can help you.
One more time.
Pinhas. The and.
The title of the song?
The title of the song is a tree that falls.
Yeah.
Technically, that would be the translation. It's a falling tree, basically. It's yeah. Seriously, you guys. I mean, if you don't mind the fact that it's sung in the third most ugly language in the world, then you guys are in for a treat. Seriously, he's a brilliant composer and.
We'll send you guys things later.
We can just send it out.
Yeah. Okay, you want to talk about something here, or you want to play? Anyone has a question thus far? Yeah. Doesn't have to be about the song.
Composer, from the composer's perspective, I'm sure you also are composing your instrument through the song, right?
Yeah, I mean most of the time.
So when you start with a song like this, you can think about it as a very complex song being composed, or just like you see it as a wave, and it's very easy to. How raw it is for you when it comes to you at the beginning, like.
It's very much depends on who's the composer. For example, Ofer, so here he likes to compose everything. I mean, he'll write it down in Sibelius. I mean, you have in this band you have violin, viola, flute, clarinet, percussion, drums, piano, guitar, and myself, and a singer, of course. So he studied classical music, although he is fluent in both Brazilian and Balkan music and Israeli music and Andalusian and all of that stuff. But he'll compose it in Sibelius. So I'll get a chart, but through the years he learned not to write my parts, because what I'll do is once he sends out a new song, I'll ask him to send me the partitura, the partitura. Linus, how do I say? The score. Yeah. He'll send me the score, and I'll just sit in front of it, and I'll start piling up from other parts. For example, there's play with me. I'll try to do it. I somehow managed to play, but I don't know if it will work. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this thing, it's a piano part, but I love doubling it. Or
You did it.
okay, so I really love to double up harmonies where it's needed and appropriate, because I think that chords on bass are super rich. I like chords on bass more than I like chords on guitar. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. Shots fired.
He's agreeing.
I mean, because I can do so much damage in a good way. I mean, in both ways, just with 3 notes. Because something in the overtones and the texture just works. I mean, it's feeling everything. It's fooling everyone, but it's feeling everything. So I try to do it like I'll choose like when there's like a static bass. So this happens in this song a couple of times. So I'll choose my moments and do that. Or for example, I'm doubling like the flute. Jump octaves and stuff like that. So, but it very much depends on the song and of course the composer, because he really likes when I do it. I mean, I don't know if he likes it. I never asked him. I didn't get fired yet, so whatever. But for example, like with what Matthias sent us, so he sent us like super clear parts, and then my job and Yogev and our job is to figure out if we can come up with something that makes the song flow better, or just suggest ideas. Maybe it won't be better, just different, and maybe it will inspire him to do stuff. Because I can tell you that we've both been working and recording to the original demos, and then when we got the mixes or the masters, I'm like, damn, there's a lot of new music. For example, when he played the how is the shit. The melody in Rootworks. I just always hear it like a. I don't know. That's Rootworks. Well, it's what you got.
First, Poison, then Guns N' Roses.
So I was surprised by it, but I don't know, maybe it's just an idea I had because Manjana did not put the chronicle there, but maybe something in what we did got him to do something different or have a new idea or something like that. And that's what I think that's one of my jobs as a player, because when I play back home, when I do my job is to come and play what the producer said and what he intended to do, and most of the times I'm not expected to stray out of the line. Okay, it depends on the artist, but as a session player, you come to do your job. Your job is to
Play these notes.
yeah, exactly. To not outshine the talent. I'm not gonna say singer because most of the time they can't sing. Okay? But if I'm being called to a session or to a production and they want me, then I'm gonna give them the full treatment, which is I learned the song, I learned the harmony. I transcribed a lot of Matthias' parts. I transcribed all the harmonies in the parts because I wanted to understand the music, not just the bass part. Okay, I learned all the conical. I learned to sing the whole album, and I don't know conical. Like you asked me the first day if I also know conical. I'm like, no, I faked my way literally to Sweden. But I learned stuff. So even though I faked it, now I understand it better. And the next time I'll fake the rest of the parts, I'll get to know that better, and that helped me to write the right parts for this. And also being open to criticism, because we had a bunch of ideas, and I really wanted like to do something to it. There's זוכר את המעבר של החמשים I'm not dropping that.
They don't know the song yet though.
Yeah, I know.
don't know it.
You're gonna know it. But there was a really cool feel where I go like okay, something like that. And on the demos, Yogev was playing it with me, and I loved it. But then on the recording, I was there when he recorded it. He didn't play that, and I was really bummed out. I was like, dude, you didn't do the feel. He's like, no, it doesn't support the song. You do it, and I'll just like accent the ending. And as myself, I was bummed because I really liked it. But as someone who comes to serve the music, I was still bummed, but I accepted it. Okay, a lot of times you just have to understand that it's not about you. Okay, and that's the difference between working with a talent, or a singer or whatever, and being in a band and supporting the composition, because music comes first, right? I mean, it owes us nothing. Like Guthrie said it, Tia said it. That's the truth. So this is how I try to approach it.
I mean, if you want to let's talk about the music here after, like,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, because there's a lot to talk about.
Yeah. I want to give him an example. But
Is there any other questions in general before we continue?
How do you know that enough is enough?
I don't understand
Yeah,
why
like-
enough is enough. Listen, I've been listening to Malmsteen my whole life. I don't know the meaning of enough is enough. No, I'm just joking.
It's session work and
It's aesthetics.
yeah.
I mean, for me, you can also call it on the subject, but for me, it's about knowing a lot of music. I mean, I'm listening to a lot of music because I love it, not because I mean, I also have to, but I have, I think that my superpower is just being able to love and appreciate a lot of things. Because I play pop, I play funk, I play R&B, I play metal, I play prog, I play electronic music, I play Middle Eastern music, I play big band, classical music, whatever. I really do love it. I love the money, but I also love the music. But I love the money more. But I also love the music. Sorry, my back is killing me so.
Lior, please not the money more, not do the stereotypes.
Listen, we can't run away from it, okay? Let's all admit it.
More notes means more money, or
No foreskin, more money. Okay? Let's talk about the elephant in the room. I mean, it's not that big, but... I'm sorry for that. So, the fact that I can listen both to Steely Dan and Stravinsky and Dua Lipa or like Turkish music or whatever, that gives me more aesthetics. I mean, in my hearing, because I know, oh, why does this work? I mean, why does Marvin Gaye sound like he does? And why does Marvin Gaye sound like he does? And Donny Hathaway sounds a different way because they're the same genre, but he's doing this and he's doing that. It can be the harmony, it can be the rhythm, it can be the instrumentation, it can be the tempo, it can be the dynamics. But the more I listen to more stuff and analyze it, like really listen to, oh, he's playing like everything here dynamic-wise, and he's playing it like that, and he's playing it over here because it's folklore music and the drummer using brushes, and the bass player is using precision bass with strings from 73 and sponge underneath the bridge. Okay, and also he's muted. That's the sound I'm going for then. That's really what it's all about. I mean, listening not just to the bass, because eventually I'm just one tiny part in the whole grand scheme. Because I can play a bunch of stuff and like, yeah, this is the greatest bass part you'll ever be able to get. But if I'm healing over the singer, or over the drummer, or over the guitar player, or whatever, then it does not serve the song, and my aesthetics are completely wrong. I mean, you can see a lot of bad aesthetics on Instagram. Okay, seriously, because that's a great example for what you're not gonna be doing on a session work. If you see that, learn that, and do the exact opposite, you're gonna be buried in work. Okay, not in a bad way, but it is what it is. It's not about you.
It's not about me as well. Continue?
Yeah. You want to add something about writing the parts, or when enough is enough, or stuff like that?
I didn't really understand the question.
No, it's like when you hire for session work, and you know I can do everything, but I'll just limit myself to what serves the song, and when do you know that it's serving the song just right?
I mean, that's pretty easy because I'm never the one who makes the decisions. So I will make, I'll do whatever I think is best, and then I'll send it to whoever wrote the song, let's say Matthias. And then he will just say, I like this, I don't like this, change that, and I have the luxury of not having to decide.
Yeah.
It's never my music. So I will just give all the options that I can, and I'll use my aesthetics to do whatever I think is best. But sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and it's not up to me, kind of. So it's a little bit, it's a harder question if you ask him, because then he can do whatever he wants. I have very strict limitations of what I can do. So it's.
But if you record with someone, there's time to talk about it, and you can send a draft or example. But if you have to do a gig, which hasn't been rehearsed that well, you have to make an assumption about what the musician or the leader or whatever wants.
Yes.
And then it probably can happen that afterwards tone it down a bit.
For sure. For the next song that we're gonna play, so this is actually a pretty cool story, and it really ties to that question as well. The next song we're gonna play is some Israeli artist that Ozeri plays with all the time, and I was in Israel for a vacation, and they came to play in my hometown, so I wanted to go see the show. So he tells me about the show on Tuesday, like the show is on Thursday, if you want to come, you have tickets, whatever, blah, 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 great. He calls me Wednesday night, he's like, are you coming to the show? He's like, yes. Can you bring cymbals and drumsticks? I mean, why, what happened? Something happened with the drummer, I don't know what.
Actually, that's, I'll fill in the gap, because this gap is very important.
I don't know that gap.
Okay, so... Sorry for barging in, but it is my show, so... I'm drunk with power, seriously. What have you done?
I'm sitting for a reason.
So, on that specific show, we had a sub replacement for our drummer, because he couldn't make the show, and the sub, we had a rehearsal with him one day before the show, okay? Now, Guy is the artist who we're playing with. He contacted him via Instagram, okay? He saw him playing there, and he liked the style, he liked the sound, cool, okay? So far so good. And then we arrived to the rehearsal room, we did it as a trio, just to run through the songs, okay? And we crashed and burned. Like, he couldn't last one song. He didn't have the chops, he didn't have the time, he didn't have the sound. Okay? And he can be a great player, but not for this. Okay? And that's a lot of the times the problem in Instagram. Because you can choose like your very best 20 seconds and upload it and edit it and whatever, and then you get called for a gig in real life. And people expect you to be these 20 seconds for an hour and a half.
And nobody is.
Nobody.
Zero. Nobody. I've seen some of the Instagram supergroup. I got 60 million followers, and you sit to look at them. It's like, holy shit. Go back to the internet. don't leave your apartment. Just don't. Yeah, it's. I realize it's not even played. It's just Guitar Pro gimmicking 20-second snippets. It's not what we do.
We were talking about this yesterday.
Yeah.
About like the Instagram players in
Yeah.
general, and
Yeah.
they can be spectacular.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
But
course.
the live playing aspect, especially,
Yeah.
and the musicianship, it's all absent.
Information is not knowledge.
So,
It's always boiling down to that.
Yeah,
Anyone can learn how to
do.
do this or at least sync with Guitar Pro or whatever. And hey, good camera angle. 6 million takes, put it up. Yeah, I'm so good. And then you sit down and it's like, fucking hell, learn how to tune your instrument for that. It's true. It's true. It's a fake world.
I mean, there is a guitar.
Giacomo Tora.
You know, yeah.
Who's that? Japanese.
You don't know him?
No, it's
Oh, I'm gonna tell you all
it's a
about
story
it.
for later.
He was mine.
Oh, the Italian guy. Ah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
He literally stole solos and arrangements.
Italian guys.
Yeah, that was the other thing.
I love that 3 best weeks of my life on YouTube. Just watching people bashing into him. I'm not a good
All the
person.
guys he stole from has been here, proving that they can play. The Tom Quayles and the Jack Gordons and all of them.
Yeah.
They can play. They're a real guy.
And they can play live.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was miming to stuff that they improvised on the spot, and he worked on miming it.
Really?
Yeah,
And he sold the tops also.
yeah.
He got the live.
He sold the tabs for the
I know.
arrangements. Okay, let's not go there because I'll have too much fun and we won't play music.
I think it was on Rick Piano, and he realized he can't play.
Yeah, Rick Piano said he couldn't release the video.
This is too bad.
It's awesome.
And he also had Envy. It's a different thing.
Really?
But he released that. So, yeah.
But anyway, so
Yeah, symbols, story.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, sorry. It's gonna happen a lot. So we finished the rehearsal and Guy tells me, listen, I don't know what we're gonna do. I finished the rehearsal and I was on my way to a different gig. And he calls me on my way and he says, listen, this won't happen. I mean, what are we gonna do? We can't cancel the show. And I told him, and he's like, you have to understand, he's super picky and he's an amazing musician. Maybe at the end I'll let you hear a song I wrote and orchestrated for him, for his album. He's an amazing guitar player, amazing singer, he orchestrates and writes all of his music, he produces everything. I really think you're gonna like it once again if you don't mind listening to songs with the 3rd worst language in the world. So he calls me and I'm like, listen, you have to trust me. I know exactly what to do. Just give me a couple of minutes. I called Yogev and go.
So he calls me and he asks me, like, can you just bring a sample case and like a drumsticks? And it's like, oh shit, like I know where this is going. I got it. Like, what happened? Never mind what happened. Can you do it? It's like, yes. Do you know the show? No, obviously not. And it's less than 20 hours away. The show.
And it's a sold out show. Yeah, it's not like a small gig or anything. It's a sold out show.
Yeah. And it's a big name artist, which I've never played with, ever. He did see stuff of me, like some of my videos playing, and he didn't want me to come play that show because the things that you see me play online are like they're not what we're going to play. It's like a funk gig, which is I'm not super known for my funk playing.
You're funky.
So he asked if I can do it. Yes, I can do it. I basically get just only recordings. It's an hour and a half show. I know one of the songs just because it's on the radio, and I need to write it, everything as fast as possible, and just play it basically once on stage. I won't have any other time to watch it, to practice it. And I have to try and be as sensible and as aesthetically comparable, let's say, as I can, with someone who has really high standards with a style that I don't play. So I know that my first instinct is, if the song, because I play drums, and drums are the engine of everything, if the song keeps on moving, I did my job. So if there's like a break or something that I'm not sure about, I'm just gonna keep playing with a shit ton of confidence over it. If everyone's still dancing in the audience, he won't complain even for a second. If I'm comfortable doing that, I'm gonna go one layer above it, and maybe I'll catch some of the syncopation and blah blah blah. If I'm comfortable with that, I'll try and fill up stuff and be super creative with it, but I have to be very sensitive of how I do those things. Now, the first few songs was kind of like a. He was probably super nervous. Was he super nervous?
Yeah. Oh, also we didn't make the sound check.
Ah, great.
True. So I was. So this is in my hometown. So they say sound check is at 5, and it's like 3 minutes from my parents' house. I go there at 5. Everything's black, like no one's there. Guys, where are you? They're like an hour and a half away with traffic.
Yeah.
Show starts. I mean, we're supposed to do sound check 5 to 7. Show starts at whatever 8 or 9. 5, 5:30, 6. Drums are set up. I'm alone. Maybe 15 minutes before the band arrives. 15 minutes before we have to close everything. Band arrives.
Doors opening at 7:30. We arrive at 7:15.
Something like that. And when they arrive, they realize that the stage crew put all of the stage mirror image, like the back. So everything from here needs to go here. Everything from here needs to. Long story short, no sound check at all. Because they were like, okay, we'll try things in sound check. I tried things in sound check by myself. That was
No sound.
Yeah. So it was basically just going for that gig and just doing whatever you can. So the first one of the things that was really helpful, he had a talkback mic that only I had in my ears.
You guys know what talkback is? Yeah. It's basically a mic that only goes to the in-ears. Okay, so I know the show really well and I know all the drum parts. Okay, so I can help him. Okay.
So he would say like just like reminders, break on beat 1, kick on the E, whatever. He will just say stuff. Just to remind, like I have the chart, I'm reading, but maybe there's like a small change, something that is maybe the show that I listen to is not up to date. There's some changes, whatever. So the first few songs were like everyone was kind of tense, me included. I'm trying to read everything. I hope that everyone's just like being happy with what I'm doing. Slowly, second, third song, when everyone kind of like realizes that everything is fine, it's gonna be fine. Because I've been reading my whole life, so I know how to read. I know if I play less, it will work. So everything is working. Then we just start having like fun with it. When you try to see how much fun you can have with it.
I think that after the 4th song, where I see that everything works fine, and I look at the guy and he's having fun. I start talking shit in the talkback and like adding kicks that they're not there.
He would count into kicks that don't exist. I would do them, no one else does them, and it's like fucking shit. And then he wouldn't play them, but he would do it. You're just like very happy. Just like but everything kind of works just because I just know how to read it, and I know that if I know the hierarchy of what I need to do. If I make people dance and I just do this the whole night, it'll be fine. If I don't hit any of the breaks, it'll be fine. So you gotta just know what to do, what's the minimum that you need to do, and then if you can do that, you can do a little bit more, you can do a little bit more. I hope that answers.
Yeah. And was he satisfied?
Yeah. I think you missed one kick. One break.
Because of you, probably.
Yeah. You're a professional, okay? Supposedly.
Man. He called me back.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that's
So,
indication. Yeah.
The show was awesome. Seriously, like once you hit like the 4th song, the 4th song, and you can see that the singer is like is not tense and he can just relax and do his thing. Because that's our job. Okay, Yogev's job wasn't to play the drums. It was to make the singer feel relaxed and forget that there is someone else other than his regular drummer, which is a tough job when the drummer is also really good, the original drummer.
Yeah, he's very.
Okay, so now we're gonna play one of the songs which we also played once 5 years ago.
That's true. This one I will have to read though.
Yeah, I'm gonna check for the routing for a second. This is good, but we don't hear clear.
So was that show 5 years ago? Is that where you...
Yeah.
So you didn't do any like halftime breakdown with death metal symbols and
not so much, no.
One.
That's not.
don't give him the top back microphone.
No. Never again.
If you want to see the chart, you can come see the charts afterwards if you guys want to.
תגידי מקליט סבבה? סבבה?
Yeah.
ואתה שומע פלייבק?
Yeah, I heard enough. But no click?
No, I just put it on solo just to make sure. אוקיי, אני מזכיר לך שבסוף אין קליק בשתי תבות האחרונות.
Who's feeling funky?
show business. I mean, it's kind of funny because he had one extra kick that we don't play anymore, but it's on the record. But I did manage to catch it at the very end on the chorus. So this is also another thing because no one would notice, but I did, and that's why it's important. So I'll adjust myself to what he's doing because he's also playing it a little bit differently. So for example, like a lot of places he'll like not a lot, but some places he fills in like sextuplets. And I like there was one time we caught it. It was cool. Let's try it like the verse groove and on the last bar you play the fill.
What I have no idea.
Yeah, I did like a sextuplet thing at the end, like a shuffle sextuplet. Let's just try it. Let's see if it works. 2, 3. Okay, so we're talking the same language. Okay, because with the other drummer, I'll play a different kind of vibe and different kind of feels. Okay, but with Yogev, I know that I can go with a. Okay, I wouldn't do that with another drummer because I syncopate the stuff that does not exist in funk. Okay, I play like groups of 5 and stuff like that. Okay, I wouldn't do that with a different drummer. But I know that we can trust each other, even when you have to go like.
No, but it happened.
Yeah, it completely happened. Yeah. Okay, just doing fun stuff live. All right. Anyone has any questions about?
What was this band? What's the band?
The name of the artist is Guy Mazig.
Guy Nazik?
Yeah.
M-A-Z-I-G.
And that's the guy from the gig?
Sorry?
That's the guy from
Yeah,
the gig?
yeah. That was the gig.
And you got paid?
No, but there was exposure. He had him drop his pants, literal exposure. I mean, this is Matthias Camp, so.
Any question doesn't have to be about the song, can be like about other things. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to. You're like, I guess I'll ask something. Okay, fine. Yeah.
How often do you guys actually use Konakol in your music life?
For this, less than 0.
No, just in your music life at all.
A very difficult question. You want to answer first?
Yes, 0. Go ahead. No, I'm joking, but he is the guy to answer that.
So, I mean, I used to do a lot of similar things, like Ozeri used to do, like Ozeri still does. I don't do that anymore. I play in now I play live way less than I used to, by design, because I just really wanted to just only play only the things that I like to play, which is very little things. So I play in way less bands, but a lot of those bands are bands that the time aspect is very like wide and deep. So for example, like playing this album is totally up the alley of what I've been doing anyway. I play in 2 Indian bands, so obviously a shit ton of Konakol there. I play in an electronic duo where there's some Konakol there, but the other guy also knows, so that's how we communicate all the time, like 100% of the time, even if the music doesn't really like represent it so much. So I use it all the time. He probably not as much, but I think just by exposure to me and stuff that we did before. I mean, you want to just talk about let's just talk about this album. You just start going about the music from this album.
Oh yeah, I mean, first of all, I do use Konakol. I mean, thanks to Yogev, I got exposed to it, among other stuff that we're not going to discuss. But it's super useful even when I don't do music like that all the time, but I use this with students, okay? Because a lot of students who want to go and experiment with odd meter and stuff like that, Konakol is perfect for that because counting is shit, okay? No. Counting is shit, but adding syllables, it's so much easier and so much more musical, okay? Because if I want to do a 9, then I'll go dati ginadutaka din. Easy. If I want to do 11. Dati ginadutaki tatakita. Okay? And once again, I'm faking it, but I know the syllables. So that's all I need. It doesn't matter if I'm good at it, if I'm a professional, or if I use it all the time. If it helps me right now to understand this, awesome. Okay? So it helps me to pass along like a lot of material, a lot of music stuff to Langish.
I don't know. Sorry.
I've been sleeping for like 4 hours these past 4 days.
Present?
Huh?
Present?
Huh?
Lagish? Present?
Langish.
Oh, that's even worse. I don't know.
He doesn't know the word in Hebrew.
Represent.
So it helps me to communicate things easily with people who maybe are new to this kind of world. Okay? So even though I don't use it on a daily basis or I'm a profoundist, I still use it when needed. It's like a tool in the toolbox, like you have a spare tire in your car. You don't use it all the time. You barely use it. Hopefully you don't. But if you need to, it's there. That was good.
Remember it.
Yeah. Any other questions?
You said you do a lot of session work. How do you put yourself on the market? Because like on day one, nobody knows you're doing session work.
So first of all, as opposed to what I said before, Instagram. You have to understand that in today's world, there's no such thing.
Is this better? Yeah. So in today's world, studio work is almost non-existent. Okay? No one calls me to come to the studio and record bass. Okay? It's either a producer who needs bass for his track and he'll send me the track and I'll reply him like what I recorded back home. Okay? That's the
Baseline.
that's the consensus among people. That wasn't the word I wanted to use, but it works. It fits. So if you want people to know about you, tell them. Let them know. How do you let people know? First of all, be on social media. Okay? Because if, for example, the guy I'm working with for almost 8 or 9 years, okay? How he knew me was from me going to his show, because I was a fan. And after the show, I told him, hey, I really love your stuff. If you ever need a bass player or a sub or anything, I'd love to work with you. Okay? And he remembered. He went on Instagram. He saw my stuff. He saw that I could play to begin with. Okay? That he saw what I do, so he saw that I understand music on some level. And the first thing that after a couple of months, he approached me, and it wasn't about playing his gig. It was about transcribing an orchestra. He said, "Hey, do you transcribe orchestras?" And I was like, "Of course." And I was like, "Fuck." I'm a bass player. I can barely play above fret 6 back then. Now I can play up to 8. Almost on all strings. Yeah. Sure. Okay. I'm not showing off, but I am. But I told him, yeah, of course, I can do that. And he sent me like five pieces of orchestra from an Italian, all the Italian guys. It was Sanremo, Bobby Solo.
Nothing? No?
Nothing?
Yeah.
Man, he fooled us. He said he was a big star.
Yeah.
He was. Okay, I get it. Okay.
He lives 16 kilometers from me.
Say hi for me. He doesn't know me, who I am, but say hi for me. So I did that. I did the transcriptions. I transcribed everything for the orchestra. And then a couple months passed by and he asked me to come and sub in a gig that he's musical directing, he's MDing. Okay? And I did that. And after that he called me to tour in the US. And I did that as well. And then finally came the day where he needed to replace the bass player because he left. And then he called me because he already worked with me. He knew I was reliable. He knew I was always doing the job as best as possible. Okay? And that I was into it. Why? Because I let him know. That. Okay? Actually, funny story. Is Matthias still here? Good.
Great.
So, funny story. I've been working on a solo album for the past 5 or 6 years. At a certain point, I left it aside because it took me too much time and energy. I have one of the tunes Yogev plays on all the tracks. On one of the tunes, it's prog metal in 1916 with Konoko, and there's a solo spot. And I was like, who can do a solo spot on a song with Konoko in 1916? And I was like, of course, the guitar player from Vishnu Orchestra, but he wasn't available. So I've sent Matthias a message, and he replied, "Oh, thank you, but I don't do other people's stuff. But thank you for thinking about me." That was like 5 years ago, I think. He's the only person I've contacted about this. Okay? And 5 years later, it's payback time. So basically what happened, I've installed in his subconscious the idea that I exist 5 years ago, and then Yogev told him about me. And it's absolutely not connected with the previous
But
things.
a lot of the, just to add something short for what you did, what you asked. Obviously, Instagram and all that can go as far as it can go. It helps, obviously it helps. But if you show up to any gig you do and you do a good job everywhere, people are gonna pick up on that.
Word of mouth.
It's just that's just the thing. That's the only way that things, like for me, that's the only way things have been. You just get there. Doesn't matter, it doesn't matter what's going on. If you come there and deliver, people just pick up on it. And it's like, I'm gonna remember that name for whenever. And then I would get calls from people that their bass player's brother, he had a gig with a sub, that's someone who knew me, blah blah blah, from everything is like word of mouth, and it's just a super random, super bad gig that you came in, you come in on time, you come in prepared, you come in, you have good vibes, everything, the whole
This
thing.
is more important than the musicianship. I mean, not the musicianship. You're able.
It's your reputation management.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's more important than how good of a musician you are. Like being on time.
The music that we're playing now with Matthias, you do have to have some facility on the instruments because it's hard, obviously. Most music that we played, at least before, I mean, it's not this song that I play right now. It's not super hard on the drums. So if you're just like a super asshole person, I mean, everyone else can play it as well. We're just not going to take you. Because you have to deal with the person in the van. If you're on tour, we're with them all day. So if they suck, I mean, it's and the drum parts are easy. It's like everyone can do. You're gonna just not be there. When the music gets harder, that's like I don't know, but that's such a small percentage of music. So just being there and doing a great job all the time and just being a cool person, just does most of the work for you.
I mean, think about it.
You're playing music, if you're on tour, you're playing music for an hour and a half tops, and then think about the rest of the 22 and a half hours of the day. Did I do the math correctly? Thank you. No calculator. just genius. Thank you. I deserve it. I am a bass player. I can count to 3 and 2 and then combine them. Not correctly though. So, but yeah, I mean, you have to spend all the rest of the day. You don't want to be with assholes or people who are late to lobby call. Okay, just think about it. You have a flight, and you don't want to be the one people are waiting on. If you were, and everyone waited like at 4:30 a.m. and they woke up. They came there on time. It's not cool if you show up 15 minutes.
Oh yeah, I had a hard time waking up.
Yeah, everyone had that hard time. Okay.
And that stuff matters.
Yeah.
I one of the bands that I play in, one of our vocalists is an amazing vocalist, and she was so hard to deal with. In everything else, everyone was so annoyed. We have to replace her with someone who is not as good, but just you can just breathe and talk like a person because she wasn't as arrogant or whatever. So sometimes it's even more important. Yeah. Should we play?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Let's do
You want to do a toast?
Play something more.
Let's do Matthias today.
Okay,
Is there any specific song that you did that
you guys learned from the Matthias album that you want to hear?
No, it doesn't matter. You're gonna hear Fat Devil anyway because that's
okay,
the
we're gonna do Fat Devil. Never mind.
But you can ask for it. You're not gonna get it. Oh, I need to down to right.
Yeah. I will do it. Yeah, right? Yeah.
It's always good to have a go.
That's pretty.
Let's just check if the balance is good.
Yeah.
Now the volume is. Good. Balance okay or?
Feel like
you
the
guys are a bit loud.
Track higher?
No, I think track needs to go up.
Track up, okay.
Yep.
A bit.
And drums need to go down, but what?
Actually, it was okay.
I can make something.
A bit,
Ah,
just
sure.
tiny bit, because the crash.
Bass up.
Let me know. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Is this
Good, yeah, much better.
Okay. So this is the second time we've played this. This is what we're going for today. The second time we played any song. By the way, if you guys have any questions about the project or what's happening in the... So, after that, yeah, sure. It's a good opportunity.
He's playing.
Let me think just what I need here.
Keeping his drum chops.
Okay,
In his
Could be better. Could be, yeah, considering the fact that the last time we played it was 5 years ago. No, I'm just joking. Right? Like 2 months ago, we did my back hurts from carrying this project. Matthias is still not here, right? Good. Yogev came. He flew from the US to Israel to record the drums, and I said, okay, let's make the most out of it, and we set a rehearsal. And I said, hey, you know, it's a good idea for a first-time rehearsal for the most complicated stuff ever. Let's tell people to come and watch us live. And so we did that in the college where I teach, and it came like 50 or 60 students to watch us. It was an open rehearsal, and we basically pressed play and we just played through the whole album, right?
Pretty much.
I mean, yeah. So that just shows about like over preparing for something, because we were so into it and focused that even that these materials are so intense and they take so much CPU, for me at least, and we can still make it happen if we put our all of our energy and all of the efforts into making it happen. Okay? Any questions?
Which was the response of the students?
Sorry?
Which was the response of the students?
Migraine, one puked. 3 of them dropped out. It was kind of funny because when we played it, because it was a rehearsal, I wanted, most of them were my students, so I wanted them to see what we hear, so I put the click in the PA. Now, there is almost no correlation between what we play and the click. I mean, you guys get it, you guys understand that there is a pulse and everything turns around, but they play pop and producing like this kind of stuff, and seriously, they had like, I think one of them had a stroke. I mean, a minor stroke, but minor 9/11 stroke. Sorry for that, I teach harmony. This shit happens, it's a Tourette. Yeah.
Two questions. Do you have the same click right now in your ears?
Now
you kept saying like you were thinking in some parts differently and everything, but what click do you?
Right now, this is as bare as it can get.
Okay.
I mean,
But yeah, we both have the same.
You have the same thing.
Yeah,
During that rehearsal, that was one of the things we wanted to do. I was practicing with the click track I made, he was practicing with the click track he made. So during that rehearsal, we also just decided what are we gonna go with, kind of. So we would play something. There was one specific part from a song that we didn't do yet, that there's like a long break, and there's a super, it's like really cool drum fill into a really heavy section. We play it, we do the break, I'm like, preparing for the drum fill, I play the drum fill, everything is like an 8th note late. He gives the one, I give the one, 8th note later, everything falls apart, like everything. And then it's like, oh fuck, it's his click, I'm not used to it, I'm used to something else, blah, blah, blah. So we fixed that to have something that we both agree like upon. Yeah.
You guys want to hear like some of the tracks and what we're supposed to hear on our in-ears?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We can take the volume down though, maybe on just the master volume. I mean, just for this, because we're not gonna play with this. Okay, so basically, this is Ableton. Okay, this is the best app for live music because it responds with no latency. Every other app has latency. Logic, Cubase, whatever. When I say latency, I mean that when I press play, it plays. When I do this in Logic, I don't know if Logic is still open yet. So just see what happens here. Okay, that was embarrassing, even for me. Okay, but that's a lot of time. Because I do some live musical MDing, okay, musical direction, okay, which means that in addition to me playing the bass, I also run the tracks, which means I have the computer here, I have a talkback mic, and I play bass, and if something happens, okay, so let's just say like I'm playing, now someone made a mistake, whatever, for some kind of reason, the singer did not come in, then I need to stop the tracks, and we keep on playing. We never stop playing, okay? Doesn't matter how bad it is, we never stop playing. So I'll play with one hand like Emerald. What I'll do, I'll just go to I'll put the marker, and then when we get to the part, 3, 4, okay, I'll
cue in the next.
Yeah, I'll cue
section,
in with the talkback mic. Okay, so the guys can hear me on the in-ears. Cool? Yeah. Okay, so this is Ableton. Now, what we have here is basically a couple of groups. We have the groups that you don't hear, which is no one hears because okay. 3/4. Okay. So this is the bass and drums. But we're playing bass and drums. Not well, but we do that. So I don't need those tracks. Okay? So this is group 1. I can close it. We have a group of Manjuna. Let's see. Come on, embarrassing in front of my friends. Where do we? Where's the conical part? Oh, okay, it should be here, but we don't hear because. Oh, okay, 3/4. So because he's not here right now, I'll leave them open. Okay, but if he's here, I'm just closing the group.
Is that your clip?
She's not here. Just a second. Let me route everything to Yogev. Okay, I think that's it. Right. There is a loop called group.
A loop called
Group called Loop. Yeah. It sounds like a Dr. Seuss book, right? Which is some electronic elements. It's basically anything that doesn't have a pitch. Okay? Okay, so that's everything that Matthias programmed and produced. Then we have harmony, which means anything with a pitch. Okay? I've got 99 problems and a pitch and one of them. Let's see what's stop leads. Okay, no, I don't want that. And since Matthias is not here because he does not care about his own music, we have all the guitars. Now, basically, since we still haven't met and we didn't do any rehearsal or any meetings about this, what we should be doing is sitting with Matthias and decide what do you want to go out of the tracks. I mean, because for example, if he's going out to play a lead, then do you want the rhythm guitars to play or do you want just the bass? Because if there are no guitars in the tracks, it makes it sound more alive. Okay, but it also makes it sound smaller. Because when he drops out with his rhythm guitar, then a lot of the portion stays out. Okay, so this is on a production side. What do you want to keep? What do you want to leave? And what should be the level? I mean, because if you're using tracks, you always want it to back you up and not be in the front. Okay, this is something that happens on a lot of big productions where they just say, okay, fuck the players, even if they're good players. I want the tracks to be here because I don't want anyone to fuck up. I want it to be perfect every time, which is boring because then you get sleepy. Okay, as a player, make sense? Yeah. Okay, so these are the tracks that you guys hear. Now for the interesting part. Just a second.
Interesting. It's click. It's not that interesting. Yeah.
With all the tracks that you're using, you're starting from the mixed version of what you recorded in the studio or the mastered version, and is there any different like production thing that goes into the live tracks compared to the studio tracks?
So right now I have all the tracks from the original tunes because once again, all the schedule was cramped out. So I made this project last night.
Okay.
Okay. Which was just throwing the tracks, making sure everything sits in place and everything is routed to the correct set.
To the mastered the mastered stems.
Yeah, everything.
Like
Yeah. At some point when I hope this goes live at some point, like actually goes live.
Yeah.
Maybe then we'll have some manipulations for the tracks. Maybe less tracks, maybe more, whatever happens.
Yeah.
But as of now, it's just mastered files.
Also, when you're using tracks and you have proper gear, I mean right now we're using like a shitty sound device, the audio interface. So, and it took us like 40 minutes to figure it out. So you guys are hearing everything stereo what would you do? What you should be doing if you have like proper audio interface and stuff like that is pairing. Every group should go on a different stereo output, so the sound engineer front of house can mix it exactly, because you want to treat harmony differently than you want to treat loops, and you want to treat the guitars differently than you want to treat the harmony, because the harmony you would usually cut like all the low end, because he's playing 8 string, I play a drop A bass, okay? So you don't want the tracks to clash with it, okay? But the guitars, maybe you want to keep them full, okay? So it doesn't drop when he stops playing and he starts playing leads. Okay?
That gives a liberty to the front of house.
Exactly, he gets full control over it. Yeah.
Are those stems that you use like pre-mixed, or they are like
They're post-mastering. That's why I had to do it yesterday, because Jacob just
post-mastering, so they have EQ on them and stuff. Okay.
Yeah. Which makes it a lot more easier because they're mixed with each other. So all I have to do is just like change the groups if I need to.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just asking because most producers after the album they give like with some kind of AI plugin or something nowadays, like the mixed groups of stems or something like that.
Yeah, actually I would have preferred that if he would have sent me like just the stems of just keyboards, just guitars, because I
and you got like all the tracks.
Everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Way too much.
I have 50 tracks playing right now.
Yeah, there's like way too much.
Yeah, I don't want that because it's also it's heavy on the project on the CPU. And also I need it. If
You
it's
have
mixed,
to group them then after that, and you have to do this.
Exactly.
With one exception is the guitars, because there's so many